I had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Jenkins in April 2005. I was a member of the search committee tasked with finding the college's 12th president. I remember it well because the community was concerned and wanted a leader that they could embrace and who would provide a sense of stability for the college. Looking at where we were then in the context of our organization's life cycle, this appointment was critical. So we're in Mobile, Alabama, and in walks Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr. Like he owned the room. He opened the interview by saying, and I quote, "Thank you for this opportunity, but I want to begin by saying, I am not looking for a job. I'm looking for a mission." And he went on to share his passion for education and young people, but more importantly, the roles and responsibilities of HBCUs and how we have lost our way. That statement made it very difficult for other candidates to follow, and he emerged as the college's 12th president. As I reflect, some people say what needs to be said to land a job, but they never do what they said they would do once they get the job. That's not the case with Dr. Jenkins. Dr. Jenkins was on it day one. He arrived on the campus for the announcement at 10 a.m. one cold February day. But he didn't look at the weather forecast. It's February, and he has on a summer suit and no coat. And by the way, it's snowing that day, and he's shivering. I gave him my coat, and immediately after his announcement, there was no welcome reception. Instead, he went to work, meeting with his cabinet that I was a part of, setting the tone as it relates to moving Livingstone College to the next level. He went to work, and I worked with him, spending countless hours conducting the research where we developed and deployed the holistic college concept. This would be the framework by which we would execute our mission. And ultimately, it was nothing more than the culmination of his life's work put into practice. This positioned Livingstone College to carve out our niche among the higher education landscape, salvaging the college's economic model. Keep in mind, this holistic college concept was articulated by Dr. Jenkins 16 years ago. And today, others are finally catching on to what Dr. Jenkins stated 16 years ago. That is the hallmark of a true visionary. All I can say, Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins will leave us with a number of Jenkinisms, speaking points expressed only by him, speaking truth to power. He will be remembered as a critical contributor related to the college's history. And history is really nothing more than documented facts that tell a story. In years to come, history will reveal a series of documented facts that will tell this story, that Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., during his 16-year tenure, made countless contributions that have changed the trajectory of Livingstone College and has positioned us to make a quantum leap into the future. So tonight, we celebrate the worth and work of Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., a gentleman, a giant, but also a genius.
Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., a man of vision, a visionary in his own right. The 12th president of Livingstone College came with the vision of a holistic college, helping to take care of the mental, physical, social, economic, spiritual well-being of our students beneath thy maples and thy oaks, preparing our students to go out and command their rightful place in a global society. For 16 years, Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr. has been a dynamic leader and an excellent businessman in bringing Livingstone College to a level in which he has been named a member in the Hall of Fame, CIAA. Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., a husband, father, grandfather, leader who said is a fool who knows he's in a race and recognizes he's behind, but refuses to run faster. You have finished strong, and because of your stellar leadership, these 16 years, Livingstone College has weathered the storm of a COVID-19 pandemic. The Livingstone College Blue Bear Nation community family has graduated our students to go out and help make this city, Salisbury, and the world to become a wonderful world. May God Almighty be with you.
Grace and peace, friends, be multiplied to each of you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. I am Justin Wade, now alum of Livingstone College, former student, and the former 93rd Student Government Association president. I would like to take this time to publicly thank and celebrate the greatest college and university president in the world, one of my mentors and friends, Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., on his retirement. I remember it like it was yesterday when I ran into you as you were walking into your office. And this was before I had started wearing suits around the campus. Since then, I've watched as you have worked diligently and skillfully to handle issues concerning our campus, both old and new. I've watched you demonstrate strength, courage, and care for our institution and serve as an excellent representation of our school, both locally and nationally. It is my prayer that the same God that gave you strength throughout your 10 years as president of multiple universities will be the same God that gives you peace, rest, and joy as you transition into this retirement season. I thank God for your wife, children, and grandchildren. So now unto him who is able to keep you from falling and present you faultless before the presence of his majesty with exceeding great joy, to the only wise God our Savior, be glory, majesty, dominion, honor, and power, both now and forevermore. God bless you.
For more than a decade, I've had the honor and pleasure of working with Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr. on a professional level as an architect for several Livingstone College projects and as council member and mayor of the city of Salisbury. He is an excellent leader. In all that time, he has continued to impress me with his passionate commitment to Livingstone students. He has put in place a comprehensive program that creates an integral support system to ensure that any Livingstone student has every opportunity to succeed in a global society. He has put action behind his words by developing an international exchange program with students from South Africa, India, and Liberia. I have experienced personally the building of the programs with India, traveling to India as part of the Livingstone delegation, and creating a sister city relationship with Mayor Koji of the city of Monrovia, Liberia. This work has benefited not only the exchange students, but the Livingstone College students with exposure to different cultures around the world. Livingstone students have excelled in science, business, and computer science, competing and winning competitions with students from Ivy League schools around the country and the world. I value my friendship and professional relationship with Dr. Jenkins. I admire the impressive legacy he has built at Livingstone College and beyond. I wish him a long and fulfilling future in his retirement.
It is hard to express the sentiments of a grateful heart when mere words are the tools with which we must work. A little over 16 years ago, the Board of Trustees of Livingstone College made what will go down in history as an historic moment when they selected you, Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., to serve as the 12th president of Livingstone College. Over the last 16 years, you have worked tirelessly to take Livingstone College from where we were to where we needed to be. And for that, we are eternally grateful. There's a line in our alma mater that says very simply, "O Livingstone, my Livingstone, when thou art old with age, perhaps thou too shalt hold a place that's bright on memory's page." Without a doubt, When the historians look back on your tenure as the 12th president of Livingstone College, it shall also hold a place that's bright on memory's page. On behalf of the entire Livingstone College National Alumni Association, its officers, board, and members, I want to say again, thank you to you and to your wife, the First Lady of Livingstone College, Dr. Felice Moore Jenkins, for your stellar leadership that you have provided to our Livingstone College. We wish you the very best as you enter your retirement and pray God's continued blessings upon you and your family.
Hi, I'm Greg Edds, Chairman of the Rowan County Board of Commissioners. It is one of my highest honors to represent our board and this community on this most important day. You know, shortly after I took office in 2015, I received a call from the President's office asking me to come meet with Dr. Jenkins. To be honest with you, I felt like I was getting called to the President's office in high school all over again. Dr. Jenkins had a simple but profound question for me that day. What can we do together to make Livingstone College more influential and an asset to the community? That question was important to both of us because Dr. Jenkins knew that for Rowan County to meet its full potential, Livingstone College had to be at its very best. So over the past 7 years, Dr. Jenkins and our board have had a very positive, productive relationship. Over and over, I've witnessed the deep and genuine love he has for his students, his fellow administrators, and this community. And like you, I've witnessed the remarkable physical transformation that has taken place on this campus. But I've also had the opportunity time and time again to discuss issues and how the county could assist Livingstone reach its goal of producing students, as Dr. Jenkins puts it, prepared to take their rightful place in this global society. So on behalf of the Rowan County Board of Commissioners and the over 1,200 employees and the good people of Rowan County, I want to offer our sincere congratulations to you, Dr. Jenkins, on a job well done. And personally, I'd like to thank you for the time that you have given to me and for being a positive partner in this relationship that we have worked so hard to build over the past 7 years. You have become a dear and valued friend. I have tremendous respect for you as a positive and effective leader in our community, and I will be forever proud to call you my brother and my friend. All the best to you and your dear wife, your much better half, as you now reap the rewards of your remarkable service. Congratulations.
I am profoundly delighted to blend my voice in expressing our deep appreciations to Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins, Sr., and his life partner, Dr. Felice Moore Jenkins, for 16 years of stellar leadership at Livingstone College. In 2005, when the search committee was commissioned to begin its nationwide search, we knew the caliber of president we were looking for. Dr. Jenkins stood out among the other candidates being considered. The committee was encouraged to seek him out because his distinguished resume revealed him to be an experienced captain, just what Livingstone needed, one who could take charge on day one. As we reflect upon the many accomplishments this 12th president of Livingstone College has made, we rejoice that we made the right choice. Dr. Jenkins, as you bring this chapter of your career to a close, know that we are eternally grateful that you and your family brought your incredible leadership style our way, for it has literally transformed Livingstone College. So we proudly salute you today, sir, and pray for your good health and extended life as you move into the next phase of your journey. God bless you, sir.
It is a great honor and privilege for me to join the chorus of voices and persons paying tribute to the 12th president of Livingstone College, Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins, Sr., and the First Lady of the college, Dr. Felice Moore Jenkins. In a recent podcast, African-American philosopher John McClendon described Livingstone College's founding president, Joseph Charles Price, as an important African American philosopher who authored an article in 1895 about the law of value found in writings about the classical political economy. In this writing, Dr. Price argued that all things have value, but certain things, like the soul, have greater value and is the real measure and what gives account for what we have contributed to this life and who we are as human beings. The soul, according to Price, is what we should use to appraise our humanity and evaluate the process of our personal and professional progress. President Jenkins, in one of his many philosophical moments and teachings to the campus community, often said no one controls the circumstances of their birth. He further tasked us to value the humanity and souls of our students, and despite their socioeconomic circumstances, he expected that we would take our students where they are, take them where they need to be so that they can command their rightful place in our global society. President Jenkins, like Price, has projected the value of the soul at Livingstone College and demonstrated how we would use a value-driven program that he created called the Holistic College to advance the social and economic mobility of our students and their families. His mother embedded this notion in him and in all of her children, and we continue to benefit from this philosophy today. It has been an honor, a priceless experience serving with and for this extraordinary president, a compassionate leader of great emotional intelligence and vision, and I must add, friendship essential to the soul. Mr. President and First Lady, my wife Carol and I, and your office team and communications team wish you Godspeed, that the road may rise to meet you, that the wind will always be at your back, that the sun will shine warm forever on your face, and God will hold you in the palm of his hand.
Every now and then, God disturbs the heavens with the sudden appearance of an unusually bright star. It has been long believed that these unusual appearances announce the entry into the world of a special person. I am convinced that God has gifted us with two bright stars in our midst, none other than the power couple of Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr. and Dr. Felice Moore Jenkins. Together, you two have transformed lives and fulfilled seemingly impossible dreams for so many. 38 years as a college and university president, and according to God's designing hand in the numbers, 3, the biblical number of divine completeness, perfection, and resurrection. 8, the number of new birth, new creation, and new beginnings. 38, numbers representing what you have accomplished on each stop of your journey. Yes, you two are trailblazers, vision casters, and shining examples for empowering and equipping others to defy the odds, discover their potential, develop their gifts, and in your own words, Dr. Jenkins, have the capacity to command their place in the global society. Your life-changing impact on others did not and does not stop at the boundaries of Livingstone College. You have made and you continue to make a difference in the lives of the citizens in our community and in our city. Your Christian faith and foundation led you and your adorable family to the Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church here in Salisbury. And there, along with your lovely bride, Dr. Felice Moore Jenkins, your exceptional children, their significant spouses, and your rising stars, your already commanding their place grandchildren, you have freely and unselfishly shared your illuminating light, your exemplary stewardship, and God-given gifts as faithful disciples, active participants, and humble Christian servants in the body of Jesus the Christ at Mount Zion. On a personal note, your love, your insight, your inspiration, support, wisdom, and encouragement that you have showered upon me and my wife, Nicole, has not been exclusive to us, but your sacrificial selflessness has flowed in abundance upon the members, the saints, and servants of the Lord at Mount Zion and beyond. So we are humbly thankful, gratefully appreciative, and eternally indebted to God for this joyous journey with you. Time will not erase and ages will not destroy the divine blessings we all have participated in and benefited from through our kindred connection with you, Dr. Jimmy Jenkins, Dr. Felice Jenkins, and your family. So it is with heightened anticipation we await with the elevated expectation about God's next phase of possibilities for you and God's promises to you and your family. The gospel singer Mahalia Jackson encapsulates your purpose in life, your passion for life, and your commitment to bring forth life. The song says, if I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can cheer somebody with a word or song, if I can show somebody how they're traveling wrong, then my living shall not be in vain. Your living has not been in vain. Your determination has not been in vain. Your service has not been in vain. Your generous spirit and heart have not been in vain. So we love you, we salute you, we celebrate you, we thank God for you, and the best is yet to come as we await what's next for you.
Getting a good education is better than winning the lottery. And they kind of shirk at that a little bit and say, are you sure? And I tell them, yes, that is true. Because I say, have you ever heard this notion that a fool and his money are soon parted? And they'll look at me. So I said, when you get an education, you get it up here. No one can take it from you. Education guarantees a better quality of life.
God bless you all. God bless the AME Zion Church. And God bless Livingstone College.